It's too easy not to do it. How to stay consistent and stop stopping. Good afternoon on this morning chat. Anyway, busy day today, so if you're coming in live, give me a hello. If you're on replay, let me know you are on replay. Definitely needing a haircut. So I want to talk about something today which comes up a lot, and with me personally as well, actually, in terms of, I work with a lot of coaches myself. I do a lot of coaching, and something comes up a lot with myself where I'm almost like thinking, I'm not even doing it all. I'm not doing it all, which means it's pointless. Or will I have enough time to do it all, which means it's pointless. And that comes up a lot. And sometimes we've got to look at what actually gets results. So if we take a step back, let's have a look at what results are based on. Results are really just based on consistency. Now, when it comes to consistency, although we kind of know this already, I want to go through two things here. What is consistency? Because if you don't know what consistency actually is, you're going to have nothing to be disciplined to. And if you don't know, you're just going to base everything on how you feel at that time. And the chances are, if you're not getting the results you want straight away, instantly, and worst case, you haven't even defined what results you want, you're going to be just in an emotional state, which will mean you've done rubbish. And then if you believe the thought that you've done rubbish, how do you feel then? Rubbish, right? So let's say the scales stay the same, or you didn't lose a pound in a week, but you have no idea what you're supposed to be being consistent to. Then of course you're just going to give up and go solid. Whereas if you've actually looked at your habits, okay, did I hit my protein at these meals? Did I track my food? Did I do that workout I said I would do? Because these are the types of things that over time are going to get you results regardless of your feelings or not. And that's the key. Acting based on how you want to feel rather than you feel right now. I can't stress that enough. And then let's take this one step further. Remember that true transformation comes from consistency. And that will mean that there'll be times where you're busy. There'll be times where you're stressed. Things get in the way. Life gets in the way. And anyone can do it when it's a great week. The sun's shining. It's not raining every 2 minutes. You can just fill up petrol when you want. All those things. When it's a good week, it's easy. But the thing to remember is when stress hits, we always fall to our lowest level of training. And what I mean by that is we fall to our lowest or perhaps worst habits. So if we're really stressed, we'll just fall back to that comfort eating. If we're really stressed and tired, we'll fall back to maybe that binge eat, maybe put it off, maybe stay in bed, hit the snooze. And it's important to remember when you're looking at progress, which leads to confidence, and you're looking at how well your week's gone. So before you beat yourself up for maybe not doing it. Hey Deborah, how are we doing? Before you beat yourself up for not doing something or getting the results you want, have a look at the habits you've done. And have a look now, okay, what would I normally do in that time? So let's say you did have a few drinks on an evening, you had a good time, you had a laugh, what life's about a little bit. I know Sue mentioned the other day actually about having some good time for her 70th birthday party. She enjoyed herself, and the weight stayed the same. However, even if you'd have put on a few pounds, it's probably because when you eat a little bit more, you've got more food going through your digestive system, you've got a bit more carbohydrate, which is stored in your muscle. All these factors come into it. So it's sometimes just about thinking of those little facts there. But true transformation comes from how you can respond. What if you could make your worst weeks, aka the busiest weeks, the most stressful weeks, a little bit better? What if you could make them a little bit better? And that's where the accountability comes in. That's where the support comes in, because anyone can do intermittent fasting, high intensity workouts, follow this, follow that. But if you can change your weeks that are your busiest, most stressful weeks, and make them a little bit better, so your lowest level of training is a little bit better, you'll be able to fit it to your lifestyle a bit more. And your results will add up without having to do anything too drastic. Because then, when those life events come, you don't just put it off and think, oh, sod it, I might as well believe that I've failed, so I might as well go worse, and I might as well just hit it hard in 3 weeks, and that 3 weeks becomes 5 weeks. Then we put it off, and before we knew it, we think, oh, I'd love to just be back where I was 5 weeks ago. Now tomorrow seems even harder than tomorrow was 5 weeks ago. There's only so many tomorrows we can do. Anyway, that's enough of my jibber jabber today. Point being is give yourself credit for what you have done. Give yourself credit for what you are doing. Make sure you have something to be consistent to. If you haven't defined that, you're always going to be based on feelings and how you feel and your energy levels right now. And they're based on your habits yesterday. So we've got to think about, okay, what am I actually just going to stay consistent to today? Is it water? Is it protein? Is it getting an exercise in? Is it getting outside? Whatever it is. Make it simple, something you can do today, build that confidence. Give yourself credit for doing it. Imagine if you're hitting a workout on your most stressful days. That's value right there. Keeping it up. Don't ever underestimate how powerful that is. Doing a workout on your busiest, most stressful week. What would you have normally done? Without the support, without the accountability. And that's how you'll build that confidence up, because if you can just keep ticking along on those worst weeks and make your lowest level of training a little bit better, you will have to do a lot less drastic. And people get surprised at how amazing their results can be. Just how amazing their results can be from these small changes. Anyway, hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. It is the last week to join us for the reboot program. We are starting, last start date is next week. So any questions on that, do let me know. Just comment below reboot or send me a message and I'll get you the details. Take care. Have an awesome rest of your day. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Anna. Let me know if you're watching on replay as well. Any questions, let me know. We have busy evening of sessions, legs, stomach blast, and then we are Q&A, which is all about memory, actually. A question about what can I do for memory? So we'll be covering that, plus breakfast, brunch, and more. I'll see you later. Take care.